Hello all, welcome to our channel Adiyogi Financial Analytics. This channel is dedicated to sharing daily and ad hoc insights on Indian and US stock market with simple goal help you decode how markets are behaving and why. Considering below factors, price action and technical analysis, institutional activity, option chain and open interest analysis, latest economic and macro news, and financial astrology. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the content. Thank you. Standard disclosure: this video is for education purpose only. We are not SEBI registered advisor. Investment in stock market are subject to market risk. We will try to understand the market movement based on below six factors: price action, technical analysis, option open interest, institutional position and activity, financial astrology, and financial news. First, let us understand from the price action perspective. So, what happened today? Nifty opened higher, it went till 26,133, but immediately sellers took control and started trading lower. Nifty could not sustain about 26,100, which was a crucial level and was getting respected from last few trading sessions, and we started continue to trade lower, and at the end Nifty closed at the today's low, which is again also very bearish sign. Let us try to understand what happened from last four trading sessions. In last four trading sessions, Nifty was continuously trading downside. It was continuously making lower highs and lower lows, which is also again a bearish sign. So, what does it mean for tomorrow? Considering the global cues and the pressure from US on the tariffs and the Middle East tensions, if the US markets are negative today, we might see Nifty opening below 25,900 mark. And if it does, we might still trade lower tomorrow. And we do expect to find a small support near the zone of 25,800 till 25,750 in this area. So from probability perspective, from price action perspective, 60% probability is that we would trade lower tomorrow. 20 to 30% probability is we might trade in a very tight range from tomorrow, and only 10 to 20% probability would be that we might see a bounce. Again, that bounce would depend on the global news or if we see any positive news from the trade perspective. Technical analysis: trend and moving averages. Short term, Nifty has broken the 20-day moving averages and trading much below that. So which means Nifty is feeling the selling pressure in the short term. But from the long term perspective, Nifty is still trading above its 250-day moving averages, which tells us that short term trend might have turned negative, but from the long term investor perspective, the market is still in the bullish trend. Momentum indicators: RSI is close to 44. It is trending in downtrend, but on the daily chart, it is not yet in the oversold zone. That means we can still see some dip before the buyers take control. MACD has turned negative, indicating that sellers are getting control for now. From support and resistance perspective, First support could be seen at 25,800, and second major support, which is also a psychological major support, and recent low, which would be at 25,700. From the resistance perspective, the important resistance is 26,000. Unless we cross 26,000, we don't expect a good upside, and the next immediate resistance would be seen at 26,200. Overall chart pattern is suggesting that we might have seen short downtrend, but we are not yet in the panic zone. Overall, the bias is slightly negative unless there is a strong positive global news. 26,000 may act as a major resistance for now, and we might expect or we might see the Nifty to fall around half a percent to 1% from the tomorrow's or immediate couple of sessions. And from 25,700, if the market is in the extremely oversold zone, we can expect a good bounce from there. Let's understand what option chain is suggesting. There have been huge addition of the puts open interest. Immediately there have been huge addition at 26,000 level of the put open interest, which means majority of the traders expect Nifty not to trade about 26,000. At 25,900, there have been addition of both open interest in put and call, which means there are few traders which are speculating that 25,900 may not be broken and we might trade above that. Also, there is a max pain on 25,900, which is suggesting that most of Nifty is expected to close at this point of time at 25,900, where traders can encash on reducing the option in open interest or option values by selling it. In general, it is difficult to cross 26,000, and we do not see major upside unless we trade about 26,000. Uh, Now let us understand what does the action from the institution suggest. FII are net sellers close to 3,400 crores today, which is not an exception to what the trend which we are seeing from recent past. They're also short in index futures to the tune of 1,67,000, and today also they have added shorts in the Nifty. From DII perspective, they were net buyers which who are supporting from a long time for our index. They have bought 3,700. Pros, if we look at the option data, there have been huge addition of the call selling by the pros, and retailers have bought the calls of 2.47 lakhs. This is huge. This means in this downfall, retailers are trapped at this point of time. This also suggests that we may not see a major bounce, at least for this weekly expiry. Interestingly, astrology is suggesting little contradictory view as compared to price action and technical analysis. With Mercury Venus aspect, it is suggesting positive rebound in the market, specifically for metals and banking sector from tomorrow onwards. But Saturn is also having its own influence, which is on the negative side. So stay cautious. We might have a volatility ahead with major moves in both sides that is suggested by astrology. This is one of the most important news which has been floating around the world, which has impacted a lot for the markets of India, China, and Brazil. The sanctioning of Russia Act 2025 allows US to impose at least 500% tariff on India, China, and Brazil to curb their Russia oil imports. So we'll have to see how does this unfold and if we get any updates or news on this. Any positive news on this or India US trade can bring back the buying in the market. Otherwise, we would see further slides in the Indian market and other markets around the globe as well.